Walk into an average home today, and you might find a new kind of monarch holding court. We are seeing the rise of the main character child, a kid who demands instant gratification and treats adults with the kind of sarcastic snack you'd expect from a teen sitcom. 30 years of shifts in consumer marketing have fueled this behavior, holders rather than dependents. This power shift is often driven by working parent guilt. Parents, feeling the strain of long hours away, often overcompensate by handing their natural authority over to the child to maintain a sense of harmony. That guilt eventually erodes the word no. Firm rules are replaced by negotiable suggestions, effectively dissolving the lines that once defined the parent-child relationship. While democratic parenting is often intended to foster freedom, it frequently has the opposite effect. Children actually crave the safety of firm boundaries. Without a clear structure to rely on, they often experience a heightened sense of anxiety. When parents step down from a leadership role to become a best friend, they leave an authority vacuum in the home, and digital nature abhors a vacuum. As parents retreat, external algorithmic systems rush in to fill the void. These platforms become the child's first surrogate parent, utilizing high-speed behavioral reinforcement to shape how the child thinks and acts. This is variable ratio reinforcement. Unpredictable rewards, like sudden likes, create a feedback loop engineering constant engagement. This loop trains a child's ego to rely on external validation, requiring constant social hits to maintain self-worth, making them emotionally dependent. The focus of childhood shifts away from the internal experience of living a life toward the performative curation of an image for an audience. This surrogate parent teaches a child their value is determined by the gaze of others, prioritizing their digital brand over their internal character. The technology has recently moved beyond merely recommending content. AI now actively generates synthetic videos, creating an engineered, automated nanny designed to maximize watch time. These AI-generated loops are engineered to keep a child in a hypnotic state, removing the natural pauses that would normally lead to boredom or reflection. Boredom is a vital developmental friction. Without the experience of waiting, children lose the opportunity to develop frustration tolerance, the primary skill needed to build resilience. We also see the influence of digital voice assistants. Constant interaction with these tools is creating a generation of children who view communication as a series of direct, submissive commands. Children spend their days barking dictatorial orders at these devices, expecting an immediate and flawless response to every whim. Because the machine doesn't require please or thank you to function, children lose the habit of using social lubricants. They are practicing a form of one-way communication that ignores the humanity of the recipient. By removing the friction of waiting and the necessity of manners, this environment actively trains empathy out of a child, rewarding entitlement over connection. These behavioral patterns lead to long-term consequences. Children raised without social friction often struggle as adults to navigate real-world hierarchies or handle the inevitable frustrations of the workforce. This environment also creates a specific safety risk. When a child is conditioned to trust any digital peer who mirrors their interests and seeks their validation, they become vulnerable to deepfake technology. Predators can now use voice cloning and real-time filters to mimic a child's social circle, slipping past the thin boundaries of a screen-centered life. The solution requires a shift in mindset. We have to move children from a me-centered model, where they are the consumer of all things, to a we-centered model that emphasizes their contribution to the family and community. This involves reframing discipline as an act of care. Punishment and accountability are not obstacles to a child's happiness. They are the tools that teach them how to survive and thrive in a social world. Parents must take the lead again. This means reclaiming the word no, reintroducing the friction of boredom, and deplatforming the ego-driven feedback loops of social media. Building a low AI, high human household is a significant commitment, but it is the most effective way to raise a resilient, grounded human who doesn't need a screen to feel seen.